Hey everybody, decided to do another, what is this, pre-release for the core set. And ooh, isn't that nice? A whole bunch of good white cards in here. I'm really looking at Switcheroo though. It's the only valid blue card in the pack, and seeing how I got blown out by it in my last draft, I kind of want to play it. Intrepid Hero is nothing amazing. O-Ring's probably the best removal. Yeah, I always rank O-Ring as probably best removal in the set. But I'm going to try out Switcheroo. It's a fun card, and I kind of want to play with it. Let's see if we can get something to go along with it. I'm not sure what we want to pair it with. I do like to go white, but passing all that white makes me less inclined to do so. Maybe a blue-black sort of nonsense. Do we jump on the mill? Pretty tempting. Spelltwine's a card I like. Just as Phantasm. We could slow roll it. We could take the Phantasm, and if Mind Sculpt tables, then we'll go all in on it. If I was playing for pure fun and enjoyment, Spelltwine's a legit card. It's built in 2-for-1. The only downside is your opponent needs to have an instant or sorcery in their graveyard to use it. But that's not hard to find most often. But I'm going to take Phantasm, and hopefully this Mind Sculpt tables, and we go all in on it. And here we can take Sentinel Spider, Essence Scatter, Ravenous Rat. Sentinel Spider's a bit of a house. I think I just want to keep going blue though. Take the Essence Scatter. I'm kind of forcing it here. Sentinel Spider's a card I rank pretty high. In most instances I would take that. But here, kind of forcing it. Trying for mill, even though we have 0 mill cards at the moment. But hopefully we end up with some. Ooh, there we are. Now we're snatching it up. And hoping for that other one to get around back to us. But, mill, go. Good art, too. Yeah, I can get behind that. Okie dokie. I think we want the Archaeomancer here to get double value from our Mind Sculpts. If it wasn't in here, I'd probably be taking Scroll Thief. Mindclaw Shaman's a card I like quite a bit too, but we're jumping on the mill strat. We're going for it. And I take Sleep here over Scroll Thief yet again. Yeah. In Summon or Encrust. We're going to be taking hits, and I think Encrust is going to do a better job of stifling damage than Unsummon would do for us. So yeah, Encrust it is. Rewind. Index is tempting, but Rewind's just better. So snag that. Come on, Mind Sculpt. Show me Mind Sculpt. Please, table. Oh, the anticipation. Normally I'd pause it here, but I'm gonna let it linger. Ooh. Come on. No. Did not get around to us. Or was that the next pack? Oh, it was next pack. This was the Switcheroo pack. Negate doesn't feel right. Maybe I should take the white card here. A big body. Yeah, let's do that. Don't know if I'll end up white. This tables? We gotta take Mind Sculpt. But this card is good. it does some awesome things. I have been cutting blue, so I can understand why some people wouldn't take it. And if we were going mill hard, I'd take it here, but Mind Sculpt got around and couldn't be happier. Hydro Surge is fine, but we're really looking for some, I think, in Videlkin Entrancers and Kraken Hatchlings. We gotta get some wallish bodies going on. More Mind Sculpts. Hydro Surge, probably gonna be in the board, but happy with most everything else. Here, I'm just gonna take away the... This actually goes against us. Let me take that. I want the value out of my Archaeomancer. And here we'll take a big old body. Take the Crypt that I won't play. But if nothing else is in packs, we're going to be hating Elixir of Immortalities. And we might even just play them. They're that good. But Mind Sculpt, top of the picking order for sure. We're going to be sacrificing some otherwise very good cards for it. Although it did table, and we could play Touch of the Eternal. Ooh. But no. We're going to be taking Mind Sculpt above everything else. Can't risk it being hated on if people are sniffing onto our plan. And this might even have a shot at tabling. And I don't even know if we're white. We're definitely blue. Water Coursers are actually a pretty good body for us. 2/3 is important. I don't like passing Pack Leader or Public Execution. Kill Lotus is fun, but not required for us. So we'll take Water Courser. That's actually a good body. There's a lot of bears, and even if, we slay all the bears, we can still pump it up to kill bigger things. We are going to have to get some more critters. Fairy Invaders is pretty decent. We have one flyer currently. Maybe we can get this Essence Scatter to table. I'd be happy about it. But this is kind of the blue kill trick awesomeness spell. Switcheroo. I'll take another one. Can't believe we haven't seen any Kraken Hatchlings. It's an excellent switcheroo target. I'd like the Divination to table as well. 3 cards. This is actually kind of tough. I think this strategy requires an 0/4 body. Damage prevention is important. It's another switcheroo target. Archaeomancer's like a 4th Mind Sculpt, and this would be our 5th Mind Sculpt. Sort of. Elixir's also pretty good. It's good for us to play with it. And it's very good against us. But I think I need the Kraken Hatchling. Alrighty. Ooh, Heal of the Pride. That'd be nice, but gotta take another Mind Sculpt. I'm not sure if the Archaeomancer would have been better than the Hatchling. But we're gonna need some sort of body on the floor. Like Drowning Pool says. What do we get? A whole bunch of green and stuff. None of this really affects us. I'll just take the Furnace Whelp, which could be a problem. That could be good. It would let us... I think I'm going to try this guy out. This gal, rather. If we have a Harbor Serpent or something body, we can pick off their little dudes. Fairy Invaders is pretty solid, but I'm going to try this out. I'm not sure if it fits into the mill strategy very much, but it looks like it has potential to do some good things for us. Okie dokie. I think we just want the downpour. Helps us prevent damage. So we'll take that, triggers the trade. We're not going to be killing them with damage, so we'll just take the reins. Maybe we did want that Archaeomancer with their hatchling. I'm just not sure about that one. Same with the Provocateur over the Fairy Invaders. I mean, if we get our Phantasm up and running, then this Provocateur is going to have a nice play with that. I don't see a whole lot of other people playing blue, so I'm just going to take the low aggressive creatures. Try to slow everyone else's deck so they don't kill us. And when they play their fatties, we can always switcheroo them. We're going to need some more creators, though. I don't think I'm going to be playing this Guardians. Most likely not. Yeah, I think I'll take the Intimidator. Reckless Brute, not that big of a concern. Ooh, Fog. That's actually pretty good. So it's still pretty open to add a splash color. Might just end up mono blue though. If we can pick up more fogs, I'm more inclined to go green than white though. Sarah Avenger. Primal Clay. Unsummon. She's pretty good. 3/3 Vigilance is solid. Double white's a little offsetting. Sunstriker. So my choices are Unsummon, Primal Clay, Sarah Avenger. I'm not really too interested in the Welkin turn. I think I just want the versatility of the Primal Clay. Passing good cards. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get white mana. I think I'm just taking the Primal Clay. Ooh, there we are. Couldn't ask for a better card for us. That's lovely. And here, what do we want? An Evolving Wilds. Help us to splash whatever we end up splashing. Again, I'm not too interested in a Welkin turn. There are worse things to be doing with the mana, but I think I'll just take the Evolving Wilds for splashing things. Maybe more fogs. I think fogs are pretty good. I think they could work in this deck. There's also pacifism. We should have grabbed all those white cards anyway. I'm not too interested in a negate. I guess it wouldn't be terrible, but yeah, let's take pacifism. So it looks like we are going to end up blue-white. We probably should have grabbed that Sarah Avenger. Primal Clay over Sarah Avenger. Ooh, there we are. That's pretty nice. Of course, all good blue cards I would have taken, but Phantasms. Pretty sweet for us. And there's a nice Entrancer. Another Scroll Thief that we don't get to get. One more Archaeomancer would be pretty sweet for us, I think. but I think the deck's coming together pretty nicely. We're going to splash a little white, it seems. Ooh, Augur Bolus and a Mind Sculpt. Both cards I would have loved to have. But Mind Sculpt takes precedence over everything in the mill deck. And we have 5 of them. So potentially 35 cards. Ooh, I think I am going to take the Archaeomancer here over the second Kraken Hatchling. Since this is a lot more versatile with our sleeps and our mind crusts and all that good stuff. Unsummon here. Welcome turn. Not too picky about it. I think I'll take the Fog. Tome wouldn't be terrible in our deck, but I don't think we're going to have time to be putzing around with it. And Sands is a much better mana sink. So I'll take a Fog. Might just splash that green yet. With Sands of Delirium, this is tempting. But I don't think our defense is going to be so amazing that we can sit around and wait for it. So I think I'm better off just taking the Phyrexian Hulk. Here I'll take a Negate. Or we could hate the Smelt. Take a Negate. Ooh, got the Hatchling to table. That's nice. Alrighty. So I think this deck looks pretty good. I'm not sure where I want to take it. Probably take these 6 drops out. Phantasm. Hatchlings, Unsummon, Scatter, Downpour, Sculpt, 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 Sculpt. Factor. Maybe we just go mono blue. That's 24 right there. No more Harbor Serpent. Yeah, I think mono blue is the way to go here. I mean, the Fogs are tempting. Along with the Pacifism. Guardian's not so much. Splashing green for Fogs wouldn't be terrible. But we have Sleep. I think that's good. 10 critters. Maybe we want the Primal Clay. Oh, we gotta put this in there. I think we do want the Primal Clay, perhaps. A Beast. A Flyer. A Wall. And I think 24 cards, 16 lands is perfectly acceptable. So what do we want to cut? I don't think we can afford to cut any creatures. I like Switcheroo. I think Downpour is good in this deck. Maybe we don't need Primal Clay. We have our good early... Yeah, I think we don't need our Primal Clay. Maybe... I mean, swapping hatchlings for good things seems good to me. 10 critters? Do we want a creature or we don't want to... Is this better in an aggressive deck or in our defensive deck where... It really depends on how fast we're milling. Downpour, Sleep, Archaeomancer. And those all buy us time. This is the card I'm not sure about right now. And I'm wondering if Primal Clay just wouldn't be better. I would have liked a nice 3-drop body again. But we don't have it, so no point milling on it. Still could splash Fogs, which is essentially the same thing as Downpour. And just disrupting our mana base. It's creature or trick? I think the defensive body is going to be better than the trick. Yep, that's what we're going to try. 16 islands. Alrighty, mill deck. Only 5 Mind Sculpts? Aww. Hopefully that'll be enough. With Archaeomancers and Entrancer and Sands. Only one way we find out. I'll see you for round 1.